We have a lot more coming up on News 10 NBC AM Live Sunday, including the winning lotto numbers for you and the story of an Avon family that gets a special delivery ×2 just in time for the holidays. That's a story I like. But first, Rich Caniglia is back here to talk about the weather.
That's right. We don't have any holiday weather yet, but I think we'll have a change for tomorrow. We're going to say goodbye to these 50s and potential 60s, get back to normal. We'll have all that information in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
You're watching News 10 NBC's AM Live Sunday with Wendy Wright and meteorologist Richard Caniglia. Live, local, and up to the minute.
The holiday season officially got underway last night with the annual lighting of the Liberty Pole. The lights went up and area choirs sang to get everyone into that holiday spirit, plus the trees lining Main Street are also glowing for the holidays. Downtown is all ready for Christmas, although it doesn't feel like it outside today, that's for sure.
No, they had temperatures in the 50s for that last night, everyone was saying. It's just not, something wasn't right, and I think a lot of it had to do with the weather, but we'll eventually get there. Tomorrow we're going to get a little bit cooler air into our area, but right now let's see what's going on this morning. First alert Doppler 10 is showing not much on the old radar sweep. That is good news for people headed out and about. Don't want any rain to get in their way. Certainly if we have anything, it's going to be rain because it's just so mild out there, but even that, nothing going on right now, so all's high and dry. Let's take a look at the whole country, why don't we? We can see where our weather maker is coming from. Pretty good storm taking shape over the south central part of the country earlier. Last night really started to swirl up. You can see the center of it. This is snow. Kansas City is getting snow today on the cold side, but some tremendous amounts of warm air coming right up on the east side of this, and a lot of rain from Michigan through Indianapolis all the way down to the Gulf Coast, and eventually some of it will try to get into western New York. Look at those numbers. They keep going up. 58 degrees right now, on our way to a high in somewhere around 60, maybe even 62 for the afternoon. Gusty south winds helping to pump up the old thermometer. Here's some more numbers through New York State. Very mild up from the Niagara frontier through the northern part of New York here in western New York. Elmira a little bit chilly though in some of those deeper valleys. You can see the warm air how it's flowing in right from the southwest to the east, following those southerly winds, and also the trend in the clouds. They're moving in from the southwest to the northeast. And we did have a few breaks of sunshine a couple of hours ago. Hope you had a chance to enjoy them because the clouds started to thicken up again near Buffalo. And as soon as the clouds really build in this afternoon, won't be too much longer before we see some of those showers coming in for tonight. Here's all that rain out in Michigan. Most of it will go into Canada though, but we will get some of those showers moving in, so we will not be dry for that much longer. So this afternoon, not bad. By Monday, though, that front and everything will come on through, and then we're going to have a cooler flow coming in with, if you look close enough, there could even be a few snow flurries by tomorrow. So the temperatures are taking a big dive after tonight's frontal passage. For today, then, a lot of clouds, a shower, highs right around 60. Tonight, a shower, some drizzle, mild start, though. Then it will cool down quickly, lows in the middle 30s as you wake up. The temperatures will not do much tomorrow. It's going to be in the 30s all day long, with a couple of those flakes flying. But once again, no big storms are expected, so even though the temperatures are going to start to feel a little bit more like Christmas, it's not going to look like it quite yet. And then as soon as the cool air moves in, it's going to get on out and temperatures warm up again towards the end of the week.
Wow. This is just not normal for this time of year.
No, it's not.
Especially with the Christmas trees and the lighting of the Liberty Pole.
I think a lot of people, want to do some shopping, and they'd prefer wet roads over icy ones.
That's right. That's right. It's safer. Yep. Well, if you're looking for something to do today, we have some ideas, some things you can do with the family. Asbury First Methodist Church will present an Advent of lessons and carols this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The event is free and open to the public.
And the annual Crafters Bazaar is going on from now until 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's at the Rochester Christian School.
The Greece Performing Arts Society is putting on its annual Christmas concert, Holiday Magic. It starts at 7:30 tonight at St. Charles Borromeo Church. Admission is free.
And you can check out the Holiday Open House at the Humane Society at Lollipop Farm today. The fun begins at 11 this morning at their Victor location.
And right now, Rick Hager has a look ahead to Sunday morning sports.
The Orangemen win the Carrier Classic. The highlights coming up in sports.
And here are last night's winning lottery numbers for you. The daily numbers are 1, 1, and 6, and we also have the lotto numbers 48, 6, 11, 37, 33, and 51, and the bonus number is 45. It's a big weekend for college football. Here's Rick Hager with Sunday Morning Sports.
Thanks and good morning. After losing 6-2 on Friday night at home, the Amerks bust to Springfield and were shut out by the Falcons Saturday night. Daniel Breyer scored 2 goals for the Falcons, and 4-0 was the final. There was some good news yesterday. Veteran Dane Jackson says doctors did not see any serious damage to his injured knee, and he hopes to be back in a couple of weeks. The Sabres took on the Rangers, and James Patrick played career game number 1,000. Great work by Buffalo here. Sanderson to Barnes to Max Finnegan for the goal. 1-0 Buffalo. Roley the goalie got the start and stopped Theo Fleury on the break here. Rolison made 26 saves. The Rangers got one past him in the third. Tim Taylor to Alexander Daigle early in the final period. And they went through overtime, and that's how it ended, 1-1. The Sabres are now winless in their last 4 at home. The basketball now, Syracuse played St. Joe's in the championship game of the Carrier Classic. Eton Thomas went down with a sprained right ankle in the first half. He left the game with 2 points. The rest of the team carried the load. Tony Bland with the J. SU on the break, Jason Hart to Ryan Blackwell. Ryan led the Orangemen with 16 points. And finally, Hart with the alley-oop to Damone Brown, and Uptown Brown for 2 of his 15. Syracuse won it 82-60. The Nighthawks played an exhibition game at the War Memorial last night against the Buffalo Bandits, and goalie Steve Dietrich is back after missing most of last season with a knee injury. Jayhawks on the break, and Casey Powell with a behind-the-back goal. Casey was the top pick last year, and now look at this year's top pick, John Grant Jr., and a great goal right here. And then Grant, again, he let it rip this time for his 3rd goal of the night. He scored 4. Dewey Jacobs got the game winner, and the Nighthawks win it 16-15 in exhibition lacrosse. The Bills are off today. They return to practice tomorrow and will host the New York Giants a week from today. That is a look at sports. Have a great day.
If you see news, call News 10 NBC at 232-1010 or star 10 on your Frontier cellular phone. For crystal clear digital service, Digital Choice is the only choice. And at Frontier Cellular, we're with you.
Well, Rich, it hardly feels like December.
Yeah, it feels more like September, August maybe. For this time of the day, temperature's already near 60 degrees, and we're going to stay there right through the afternoon, topping out around 60 or 62-ish with more in the way of cloud cover as we go on. Also a better chance of showers later on today, and especially for tonight, and then much cooler air arrives for tomorrow.
Right. So it's around the corner anyway.
Yeah,
all right. Well, an Avon family got an early Christmas gift yesterday, and it's a double bundle of joy. The Torgianos are now the proud parents of adopted 11-month-old twin girls from Cambodia. Catherine, an Avon special education teacher, and her husband Vic left last Friday on their trip to pick up their new baby girls, Claire and Rachel. The couple went through a year-long process in order to bring the babies home. What cuties. Congratulations to them. You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
Special Christmas gift. We thank you so much for joining us this morning. Stay tuned now for Newsmaker with Ray Lovato, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Goodbye.